I'm not Eli Drake, but let me talk to you. Yeah. And what am I wearing? My Zicky Dice? No, I'm not outlandish. And with all due respect to the real world's champion, Nick Aldis, this isn't strictly business. This is personal. I am the cerebral palsy vigilante Zachary Fennell. When, as Adam Rotella would say, our owner, our president, Mr. William Patrick Corgan, made the announcement that the circle squared was going to be a thing. He mentioned the circle squared was going to give upcoming talents, opportunity. And it was up to them to take that opportunity. Now, I'm not a professional wrestler, but I'm taking my opportunity. Because of my cerebral palsy, opportunity hasn't always been given to me. In fact, you could say I had to make my opportunity. You know, in high school, junior high, high school, I didn't participate in gym class because of my cerebral palsy, because my balance was less than others, and because my peers were stronger. I was just, well, we'll have Zach assist the teacher to get his gym credit. I didn't use the stairs in the hallway with the other kids because, again, I was physically inferior. I didn't have that opportunity. Instead, I took the elevator. The opportunities aren't given to me. Everyday opportunities that most people take for granted. I didn't even have those opportunities. I had to make my opportunities. I never thought I'd make much of myself physically because, again, cerebral palsy, a neurological disability which impacts how I walk, gives me spastic muscles, gives me balance issues, hand-eye coordination issues. So because of all those, I never thought I would have anything really physical to accomplish. And then I read a book. And that book inspired me, made me want to do something challenging. And I was talking to a couple of friends, and I'm like, I've been reading this book. It's really inspired me. I want to do something physical and test my own limits. My friends were working on a triathlon. I'm like, well, how about a marathon? Because I failed at the opportunity to ride a bike. Eventually it was packed in, so all right, Zach, you don't have the balance to ride a bike, let's move on. So a triathlon was out of the question, but the idea about doing a marathon, and I asked my friends, how long is a marathon? They said 26.2 miles. I was like, okay, I'll do a half marathon. Because after years of being told no, after years of being denied opportunity, I started denying myself opportunity. Because I didn't see a full marathon possible with my balance issues, with how I walk, the calluses on my feet because of how I walk. I didn't see it was unreasonable. But then, after I completed the half, I had a friend who pushed me. It was like, you should do the full marathon. You should do a full marathon. And I was like, I can't do a full marathon. And all that long story brings me to my point here today. Why I've created my own circle squared. Why I'm stepping into the promo circle. It's to teach this valuable lesson. With opportunity, it's not about what, it's about how. With my friends' support, with James' support, I was like, all right, fine, I'm going to test myself. I'm going to try to do this marathon. I'm a 2-time marathoner. This finisher marathon, this is not my 10 pounds of gold. It's neither gold nor 10 pounds. But this means so much to me because it's proof that it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. The balance issues weren't going to go away, so I used my cane on the course. The slower pace I had because of cerebral palsy wasn't going to magically get faster. So you know what I did? I called the race organizers. I made my opportunity. I arranged to start before anyone else. James and I, before the sun even set, in the dark, 5 o'clock hour, starting on that marathon. First ones out there. Also, the last ones to finish. The first time took 11 hours and nearly 12 hours. 11 hours and like 47 minutes. The second time, 10 hours and 7 minutes. And it's because I stopped. It's all was possible. Because I made my opportunities by not focusing on the what, but focusing on the how. The way that book inspired me, I hope by being here in this video, I can inspire anyone out there who feels overwhelmed and feels like it's not possible. It is. It's not about the what, it's about the how. And when you look beyond the NWA, you look beyond the facade of a wrestling promo here. This is real life stuff I'm talking about. Just a creative outlet for me to share it. So, on the circle squared, embrace the awkward, right? That's the NWA. It's like, we're recording this, embrace it. I just repeated myself. Oh, well, I recognize that. And I'll call attention to it because I don't care. The bottom line, where I was going with this is more than the NWA. This is real life stuff I'm talking about. So on the circle squared, they let fans vote in Twitter polls, and they asked the studio audience what they think of the talent. This is more than the NWA. This is bigger than that. This is for everyone. So you don't need to let the NWA know how you feel about this video. But you know what? If you want to show them this video, you want to share it with them on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, feel free to do it. Can you even share a video on Instagram, a YouTube video? I don't know. I'm not on Instagram. And I'm getting off the point. The point is, we're answering to a master greater than the NWA. We're answering to life. So if you want more from me, from the Cerebral Palsy Vigilante, Zachary Fennell, make sure you like this video. leave a comment below and tell me about a time you had to make an opportunity for yourself. And then subscribe to my channel here. And until next time, remember, don't blend in, blend